It's streaming now. Thank you. As soon as you come on to YouTube, please say hi so I can flash your name across the screen. Guess I need to introduce myself because I don't do YouTube like that. My name is Toya Taylor, certified AI consultant and DCT coach. Welcome. We are going to be working on mental health and we're going to be working on a back to school design today. There we go. Affirmed visionary. All right. I am going to find affirmed visionary on YouTube real quick. Visionary. Oops. Visionary. Oh, I need my chat open. Hi, Hair and Beauty Treatment Center. Welcome. Hi, Miss Tanisha. Thank y'all for joining me on YouTube. Affirmed visionary. Okay. All right, I got you, bestie. Oh, wait, that's a short. Wait. Let me click on your channel. I thought I was subscribed already. What just happened? Oh, that's because I'm on my iPad. Okay. Visionary. And we got some lo-fi. Thank you. 4 hours of lo-fi. I got it. Deep focus lo-fi beats for study. All right, we're good to go. I see 4 eyes on here. Thank you. I'm not going to neglect y'all on Etsy. I'm going to do better today. It's rough. I thought it was really going to help. Hi, Miss Danette. Ow, Charlie, you jerk. Okay, so we are still looking for the mental health design that we're going to use as inspiration. Inspiration only. It's a good day to be happy. That's a bestseller. And then you have the semicolon. Hey, Miss Renee, thank you. I need to create a channel to join. Oh, why do you have to have a channel? Hey, Tyra, thank you for coming over here. Dear person behind me. So that's a design I've made. I'm gonna go see if I have that design up here. I put it on a hoodie that I have made with print on demand. And let me see if it's still up here. Oh, you have to join it. Okay, I got you. I understand. Well, you can stay over here as long as you like. No worries. Hi, Apostle. Let's see. I'm on your YouTube. Yep, I got your name up on the screen. Thank you. Okay, that's not it. Apparently I did not use. Hey, Miss Sonia. Greetings from Ghana. Oh, you're in Ghana. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining me today. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have it over here. That's okay, though. We're going to go based off of something new. Hi, Aries lady. I think that's what it says. Virtual background shut down. Oh, that's okay. As long as my other screen is up. All right. So we're going to go to page 2 and see what is trending over there. My audience would not get a kick out of this pink one, although it's pretty. Hi, Miss Hattie. Yeah, my audience would not like that. So I kind of like this let them one, but I'm trying to come up with something that is not, I don't know. We can try that. We'll try that in ideogram. How to sit with your feelings. That's wall art. So here's another mental health wall art that you can create. So I've usually been that might be what we do today. Do some form of a printable, or it can be made into wall art. What y'all think? This is a hoodie design, but we can also use it as a printable. All right, so let's go to chat of the GPT. Let's do that. All right, so sharing this tab. I'm on a new tab, Miss Tanisha. I switched over. I didn't forget YouTube. All right, so I'm going to say I want to create a mental health awareness design that is ideal for a printable or can also be used as a t-shirt or wall art design. We're going to go with minimalistic. I want the phrase let them to be the star of the show, so to speak. Affirmation to add to the design. Gender neutral. So we're going to make a gender neutral design. We're not going to use solely girly, but this is where we can tweak it to make a gender neutral, because I always want to be able to appeal to several different audiences. So we'll do a unisex or gender neutral, one for females and then one for males. Sometime today. Thank you for tapping the screen. Wow, come on. You sure are taking a while. Hold on. Oh, that's what I get. I am not patient. I heard your message about the TikTok subscription. Just subscribe to your monthly insights. Oh, wow. Thank you. So I don't know if you've already removed your TikTok one, but you can, if you haven't removed yourself from the TikTok one, I will go ahead and take you off. So you're not paying for TikTok and then paying for the insights. That's only if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much. Come on. Yes, and if you're on YouTube, there is a delay, just so y'all are aware. If you're on YouTube and TikTok, you're going to notice that TikTok is moving faster, but this screen is absolutely frozen. That is not a TikTok versus YouTube situation. That is my computer. Please hold. Get your life together. Stop acting up for the company. Okay, we got something. But again, not trying to copy them specifically. So let me go back to our source. I think this was it here. Oh yeah, we're good. We'll just make it a little different. I want at least 50 short phrases of affirmation. No, I don't want to do that. Don't include the phrase let them. Let's choose a different one. I want to do let them. So you got note to self. Your anxiety is a line hole. Well, so you got the dear person behind me type design also. See, broken crayon, still color. Mm-hmm. Better days are on the way. Smart goals, treatment, planning guide. Let's see what's on page 3. So it can be something like a note to self. In the stigma, that's a popular one also. So we're not going by Etsy pics because Etsy chose that. That was Etsy itself. That was not chosen by the general public. So I don't go by Etsy pics. Just bestseller and popular now. Bloom with grace wherever life plants you. Everything is fine. Everything's on fire. That's a popular one, but I'm not going with that one. It's okay to. Oops, I forgot y'all. That's one. Okay, so what about a design that reminds people it's okay to do? Give me a list of 50 related. Okay. So we're going to go with the it's okay theme and see what we can come up with for that. And Bestie, are you still on here? I did not forget what we discussed on Saturday. I was actually going to ask you to go ahead and post it if you're still here. Oh my God. Okay. Jeez. I made a threads post about it's okay and it got some views. All right. Hi, Shakira. Yeah, Bestie, if you want to post about it, you can go ahead and do that while we're trying to get these phrases together. Okay, mental health affirmation. It's okay to rest, say no, ask for help. So we've got a lot of things that we can say that it's okay to say. So it's okay to is going to be the main thing. Hi, Black Diamond. Hi, being Nicole. So you can just pick out the ones that make the most sense to you. Unplug, do less. Okay, I like that. I like these. So I'm going to use these as the words that are going to be used in my design. Do not repeat. It's okay to. Mm-hmm. I like the check in the box idea. Yes. Okay, got you. So send me that message in the DM and then I will put it in PayHip. And then I will also put it in I'll email it to those that are in the workshop. And that did not give, I don't want just 5. I need more. That's not gonna work. I need in a shape. Let's see, what do I want it to look like? Let's see. Can I make it in the circles? It can be a circle design, I think. So I can show y'all the long way because I cannot guarantee the ideogram is gonna help. I just told it not to repeat. It's not okay. I mean, it's okay to. If I just do I said minimalist. Oh, we got another new. Hi, Toya. Hi, Digital Gifted. Thank you for coming to YouTube. Let's see. You got grid, read poster with radiating text. A centered word, breather stillness, affirmations radiating out from the center and a circular. So that's what I was thinking. Something with circles, soft minimalistic font, calming palettes. Breathe. Okay. It's okay to. Mental health flowers. Mental health flowers as well. It's okay to forgive yourself, feel everything, say no, unplug, ask for help, go slow, be unsure, choose yourself. Then you have boundaries and peace, cancel the plans, log off, protect your peace, let go, walk away, don't explain, take up space, outgrow people, stay soft. Healing, start over, cry, grieve in waves, be in progress. Oh, that's good. Unlearn, love again, speak up, feel nothing, begin again. I don't want to say feel nothing. I don't want to encourage that. You should feel, I believe you should feel everything so that you can go ahead and get it over with. Get it out the way. Anti-burnout, do less, rest, pause, stretch, breathe, unplug, let it wait. You are enough. Try again later. Okay. So I want to put this in my ideogram. I want to put it in IDEO, please. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what this is going to give us. Ew. Okay, so when I used to tell y'all, or I've told y'all before, that these do not always ideogram about 90% of the time is gonna spell stuff right. I'm gonna regenerate. Now let me see what is I'm gonna look for the patterns. Let's see, look for patterns. So that's got, I see what they did there. I'm gonna add to this, I need birth flowers and coquette bows. Oh, Charlie, you lying scuss bucket. Get out. All right, let's see. So now I'm gonna say what happens. Ooh. See, with something like this, I can work with that because we can edit those things that are not, where the heck are my bows? Definitely love this one. I love this one. That's pretty. But where are my bows? I need bows. Hi, Miss S. Gray. Thank you for the heart me. Um, okay, let's see what we do now. No. No. I like this, but no. Where are the bows? I need my bows. That's all. Those, no. Okay. So when I see that it's not doing this, I will focus on my words because this is getting ready to strip everything off of this picture. I need a white background. Need a white background. Ooh, I'm gonna skip all that talking he's doing. All right, that is not a white background. And it's got breathe. I need to change that. It needs to be, it's okay to. I still like this though with the ring. Okay, it's I like this, but I'm gonna rest, be insure, feel over, start over, proud. Okay. And it's in the wrong, what you call it. I just noticed it. I need this in a square, so we start over. I got it in the wrong aspect ratio. So regenerate. Me too. I definitely like that circle. Okay, what we got? What we got? It's okay to. The words are still a little janky, but we're gonna see what stuff we can work. Oh, rest, be unsuff. Mm-hmm. Feel everything from it. Sure, sure, we'll go with that. It's okay. All right, I'm gonna go with this one. just to show y'all, this can be okay. If you get to a point where you just feel like you need to redo, then that's fine too. Keep regenerating. I'm going to, like, the only thing I'm seeing that's wrong in my eyes is the wording. That's what's bothering me. All right, so we got this, and because the words are black, I'm going to change the color of the background to white, or at least a light gray. Yeah, we'll go with light gray. I'm going to remove the background off of here. Let me turn this so y'all can see. And it did nothing. Let's remove background again. Oh, we want to be difficult. Oh, I see what it did. Okay. Okay, it did remove the background, just kept the, that's kind of neat. All right, so the only issues I'm seeing with this is going to be the words. So at this point, I'm going to click on edit. TikTok, I got to move this up so you can see. I'm going to click on edit. Hi, Miss Rashida. Click on edit. And then we're going to find grab text. Again, if you need to see better, you can go to my YouTube. Yay. And it's got all the words. So everything can be grabbed. Ooh, that's rough. So when this happens, what I'm going to do is try this removal of the background again and see if it cleans it up. Nope, it didn't. No worries though. I'm going to duplicate this page. This will be my original, and this will be the page that has all the other text and stuff all on it. Ugh. Yes, it's on ideogram. So let me try this again. So remember before I told y'all, before you remove stuff, don't remove the background. And let's see what happens if we keep the background and then do a text grab to see if that assists, because sometimes it will let things come out a little bit cleaner if you leave your background on. So I'm gonna grab all the text and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so that was better. So that worked that time. So again, just to repeat, when you add your picture, so what I did, I do a copy, or you can save your picture from wherever you're copying or you're editing, you're generating your images from. I put it inside of Canva, and instead of removing my background, I just try to edit the text first. So you put your picture, go to magic grab text. I want all the text, so I grabbed all of it, and it was able to get the text to an editable format. So instead of this, now we have this. So that means that if I want to remove the background at this point, now it should come off clean. And now we just need to change the color of the background so you can see the words. And we're going with that light gray color. And there you go. Okay. Did that make sense? Did I lose anybody? Put a 1 in the chat if you understood what I just said or what I just did. Anybody? Anyone? Thank you. I know YouTube is delayed. So it's okay to, and if you don't like the text because it's now editable, you can change the text, the font. You can also say too, if I did lose you. So because this has flowers, we're going to assume this is more of a feminine. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. So number 2. Okay. So we took our picture from Ideogram. This can work from Ideogram, Midjourney, wherever you create your images. So what I did was just added my picture to Canva. And instead, like usually I would want to delete my background. So instead of deleting your background first, go to edit and we're going to grab the text because as you see, these are wrong. These words are not spelled correctly. So instead of removing the background, because what happens when you remove the background before you start editing things, it can look like this. That's not what we want because otherwise you're going to have to go through here and erase stuff. So this happened because I removed the background first. Do all your editing work, even when you're using a magic erase. I have noticed if I use magic erase on something after I remove the background, when you use magic erase, it erases right through the picture. So I almost guarantee you, if I was going to try to edit this flower because it had a spot on it and I use magic erase, it's going to eat a hole in this picture. So let's see what happens. It just made me a lie. That's okay though. We saw what happened with the text. So it's off and on. Sometimes it will happen, sometimes it won't. But anyway, the point is try to do your editing work with your Magic Studio on product or the images before you take a background off. Because a lot of times I have erased through a picture that I was trying to edit. So add your picture, go to edit up here at the top. Then you're going to go over to the left and we are looking for grab text under Magic Studio. Grab the text. And then when that pops up, I'm clicking on all of the text. You don't have to, but I want to be able to change the font because I don't like the way those are. I don't know what's going on there, but these need to be edited. I don't want to use this font. So because of that, I will be selecting, instead of click, I'm using all text. So I click over here and then I tell it to grab all of it. And now you're going to see it working. And now, instead of this jumbled up mess you see right here, where first I took the background off and it did this. Somebody trying to come up here. It made it all jumbled up. So you can still edit this text, yes, but now you got a mess in the background. So keep your background, grab your text, edit your text that way. And then if you want to take your background off, you can remove it. Did that make a little bit more sense? Upload to Canva, grab the text, click on all text, edit the text that you want edited. You can change the font and everything. You're so welcome. So again, I changed this font to, this is Style Script, and this is under Canva. So you can edit your text now, or your font. I keep saying text, sorry. It's okay to, you can edit it to whatever font you want. But I wanted to keep, ooh, that's too big. I wanted to keep it similar, but not the same. So we have our list of different things that is okay to do. Mental health, where is it? So you choose from your list. It's okay to forgive yourself. Feel everything. Be unsure. So I'm going to change this font to the same as the one in the middle. But you want to be careful when you're using script because it can be unreadable. So be unsure. Now I'm tearing it. It's okay to rest. I'm going to keep that word because some people don't realize it's okay. Girl, go sit down somewhere. Go rest. Take a nap. Don't you sit down somewhere, go read a book, watch PBS or something. Feel everything. Some people don't understand, don't accept that. No, it's not okay to cry. Yes, it is. And sometimes you need to. So we got to feel everything. We got a little oopsie over here. That's no problem. We can edit that. I'm going to use magic eraser to get this little dot out of the way and clearing this S off as well. Yeah, PBS. I was thinking about Baby Boy. Sit down somewhere and focus. I literally made a GPT. Yes. Watch PBS and focus. Go sit down somewhere and focus. That's what Tyrese told her. Be proud. Now make that bigger. Walk away. It's okay to walk away. If it does not serve you, walk away. If you done all you can, put them boots on and get to walking. All right, so here we go with these funky words. So this is where we would choose from our list. And I remembered you, YouTube. I remembered. Let's see. Forgive yourself. Did we already have that one? I forgot. Let me see. Forgive yourself. No. So we're going to use forgive yourself. And that might fill in our space. Over here, we can see forgive yourself. Forgive. We'll move that over here. Forgive yourself. What size is this? This is 320. Ooh, 320. So kind of keep it similar. Now shrink it a little bit just to keep them a little bit uniform. So it's okay to be unsure. It's okay to rest, feel everything, be proud, walk away, forgive yourself, be unsure, rest, all that. Okay, now I'm going to delete that one. So here's where you make the decision on, are you going to just keep the circle and get rid of these out here, which is completely fine. You can do that. So I'm going to make a copy because I kind of like those and I want to see how I can implement those in the design. But if you decide that you don't want it, I will always make a copy. If I don't do nothing else, I'm going to make 6 and 7 different copies. Okay. So I just made a copy. This will be my original. Not going to touch that one. Going down here to start touching stuff just in case something goes wrong. So now I'm going to use my background remover. Don't worry, your words are still there. The only thing is it was on a black background and the text was black. So now we're going to go to edit and we're going to do a magic erase and see if it actually comes off because I want it to come off. Let's go and erase these from the corner because what it's going to leave me with, and I hate it, is that box look, or it's going to look kind of off if you're using something like, if you're going to create a t-shirt. I don't like that square. Okay, it did what I wanted now. Clean up any extra spots you see. Now, you can leave it like this. And if you want to leave it that way, I would do this. just crop it a little bit. And then I'm going to drag from the outside of the design. You don't want to drag anything inside this box. Start from the outside and then drag across the whole thing. Or you can click outside of the design in the box. I mean, inside the box, but not touching any of this. And click Control A so that it selects everything and then group it. So again, that's Control A. That's Control pretty much all. It's going to select everything. And then you're going to click on the word group. That way, nothing is getting ready to move out of here. So there's that. I'm going to ungroup this because I meant to copy it first. Here we go with that copying. So copied it. Now I'm going to regroup them because that's my other design that I can mess with later. This design, okay, we're not grouped. I am going to curve these words because it's a circle. This looks janky to me a little bit. Sorry, it does to me. But this is why I kept this. Somebody might like that. Whereas me, I'd rather it be curved. So this is already a circle, but I'm gonna curve the text here. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it to have a little bit of uniformity with the circle. Rest, feel everything, effects, curve. So I didn't even tell y'all. Okay, so you click the word and then you get the curve by going up to effects after you click on the word you're trying to use. Click effects, and then on the left side, you're going to have these effects over here, and under shape, you will find curve. If you curve it to the left, your words are going to flail up. If you curve to the right, it's going down. Okay? So let's click the word, go to effects, click curve, start playing with the numbers under curve. This is too curvy, so this is when I'll start editing it to bring it out. I just want a little bit. And you get a guide here that tells you when it's more of a circle. You want the words to be in line with this circle shape here. So keep editing that until it, okay. Now the words are lined up. And if you also notice, these are all facing, I would call that downward, whereas be proud is not. So it depends on what you want to do. If you want them all to be, I don't know, you can flip that around to make it so that all of these follow that, or you can keep it this way so that it's a little bit easier to read. Some people will notice that and be like, I don't know if I want the words to do that. I'm going to keep it this way because I can see that better than if I flip it upside down. Do y'all agree? Be proud is easier to read this way than it would be upside down to fit how rest, be unsure, and all of this looks. Like even walk away is facing this way. If you turn be proud to fit what feel everything, rest, and be unsure look like, it's gonna you can, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not doing it. So whichever way you like best, you do that. But I want people to be able to read it. I don't want anybody to have to do their head like this. So what does that word say? Let me turn my head, let me read that word, or be staring at your shirt. What does that say? I mean, talking points, sure, but I want you to be able to read it and see what it says. So I will be flipping this back this way and alter the curve as well for this word. Let's flip you a little bit. Pull it down. Give me a break. Okay, so this could go on a, why does that look different? These are, that's why. Like, they don't look the same. Okay. Now we got it. And it's more aligned. And you might want to stretch the letters out a little bit. Ooh, too much. And I'm going to turn the words a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Be unsure is a little bit too close there. I'll move that a little bit. Oop. Does not have to be perfect, but you got to be pleased with it too. Let's see. Hi, Brittany. Okay, there's my guide for it to be in the center. Hold it. Bothering me as much as I thought it would. Good. Hi, Melissa. Good, good. Where are you saying it's centered at? Canva. Okay, center there. But where's that guide? I need a solid line. Okay, good luck with that one. Honey, what is happening? That is not centered. I need a blink or something because I'm feeling off. Oh no. Come on, where's the line? You say that's the line. It's not looking centered though when I look at it. Okay, I know I said it doesn't have to be perfect, but I need that line so I can feel a little bit more confident in myself. Come on. If this was doggone Photoshop, I wouldn't be doing this mess. It would let me use my keys and everything. Let's see. Shift. Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm not going to use the guide for this because it's getting on my nerves. All right, so shift key. If you select whatever you're trying to move without doing all this with your mouse, click that, whatever element it is you're working with, click the shift key, and then push your arrow keys up, down, left, right. Okay, and it'll line up wherever you put it. This way you're taking smaller steps to get it where you might want it in your design. This is not centered. I don't feel it's centered enough. I don't know why it feels like it's not. Click center on the position tab. Thank you, bestie. Okay, I'm not gonna keep messing with this. Point is, I'm done. So we put these words around it. Be unsure, rest, feel everything. If you want a more readable text, then that's fine. I like the script. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to copy it again, but now I need it to be okay for a light a light design. Nope, I need it for a dark background. So I'm going to select everything and I'm going to select the text color and I'm going to make it white. You can pick whatever color you want. I'm going with white, and then I'm going to change my background to black so I can see what everything looks like. Why did I touch that? Now it's moved out the way. Hi, Toya. All right, so now it can go on a white background. Again, click Control A. If you use a circle with no fill as a guide, you can line up the text better. Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm tired of playing with it now, Bestie. I'm tired of playing with it. I feel it in my bones. I'm tired of playing with it. That was the first tip that I gave everybody before I started this, because Miss Renee told me this yesterday. To use that for my circle. To use that as the guide. So because I am supposed to be teaching, I will use that even though I don't feel like it. So again, I made a copy. Make a copy, and I'm going to delete my flowers. Then I'm going to go to the Elements tab over here, and I'm going for a circle. I'm using this circle that has no fill, and I got to change the color so y'all can see it. I'm going to choose a yellow one so you can see it really good. Okay. This will be our guide. So when you're making these designs with circles on them or in a circle shape, take that circle and put it in the center of whatever you're using. So that's my center line that I've been looking for. And then I'm going to make sure that my words align or line up with this circle. Make sure that word's lined up. Make sure this is lined up. Guess is running best friend. Me, always. Super serum body wash. Leave my skin in 14 days. Okay. And now we'll grab my flowers and I'm going to copy them here. And I need to position this to the back so I can work with my words. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this one. since I worked with making sure that this was centered, let me go back and make sure I deleted the right one. Fill everything. Ooh, wait. I'm going to copy this design. Turn my background to the gray color. Select all of it, and then I'm going to change the color of the text to black. Because now this is my aligned text that I'm decent. I feel good about it. And then I'm going to delete these. Delete these. And again, if you decide that you want to keep it to where it looks like that, that's fine. Because we were using, where did it go? No, we weren't. We weren't using that as an example. But even this is not fully, like, it's not aligned. None of this stuff is just all over the place. But this is a bestseller. Okay. So if you're going for it's okay to not be perfect. Like, I can put this, we can change this right now, because that definitely fits this whole mindset. It's okay to not be perfect. This design doesn't have to be perfect. And I could probably use this as the t-shirt design to or whatever design I'm going to put this on. Not be perfect. Let that be what this is. It's not a perfect design. It's not perfectly shaped, but it goes along with your mindset. You don't have to, don't sit here and be stuck on perfectionism. Okay. All right. So we've got this. The next step, because of course, what the next thing you're supposed to be doing is making it so that it's available to put in your store. Tomorrow's the next day. Let me get this off of here. The next day is supposed to be posting this in your store. When we're making these designs, you got to get them out of your Canva. Okay. Do this. I need to group this so I can move it around like so. Mock-up time. Get you an element. Look for a whatever you're going to use, hoodie, whatever you're using. It's warm outside, so it'd probably be best to use a t-shirt. But I like hoodies. I'm looking for my hoodie right now. Shoot. T-shirt. Of course. We're going with the t-shirt. Position it to the front. This was the wrong shirt to use, but that's okay. Thank you for the heart, me. This was the wrong shirt. Hold on. Because it's black. All right, we're going to get a white t-shirt. And put our design on the white t-shirt. Position to the front. Group. All right, now we got a t-shirt. And I'm just going to shrink that to move it out of the way. It's okay to not be okay. So if we're going to make this a journal cover, some of y'all saw me make a journal cover yesterday. I'm going to find a square. This is for a mock-up. Which font did I use? I use Style Script. Font is Style Script. You're welcome. Put it in the shape of a book. I'm going to make this background. We're going to go with white. I'm going to put my design on here. I definitely was supposed to copy it, but that's okay. We'll make a copy. Let me group it. And this actually should be black. I'm going to use a white background. So not only could this just be, this could be okay for a journal cover. I need my rings. Hold on. Book rings. Book ring, not boo ring. Book rings. I'm not spelling it right. Book ring. Spiral notebook. And I'm looking for the graphics that I can put on here for a spiral notebook. You can use that. This will be the spine. Thank you for sharing, Miss S. Gray. Thank you. All right, we got this spine. Being bougie a little bit. Just a little bit. Then I'm putting this on the edge of my book. Then I'm going to add a, let me see, we got edit. What do we want? Oh, okay. Never mind. Make that a little bit bigger. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. We'll use these. Put it on the shape and make it fit on the book. I'll make this bigger so that y'all can actually see it. Sorry. And I'll group that. Get out the way, t-shirt. You can change the color of this. You have to use that color. You can make it pink, yellow, green, because green is a mental health color. Okay. You can put mental health matters on there. So that's a journal cover. So what I will be offering is the design itself. I'm not necessarily selling the t-shirt right now. Right now, I'm showing you different ways to do the mock-up for the image itself. So I will offer it as a design. Offer it as a design and then show the customer how they can use said design. Excuse me. Okay. So t-shirt, pillow. So we have this rectangle. What we're going to now find is another, I'm going to get another square. Some of y'all probably thought I was getting ready to do a sticker, right? Not today. No stickers for me today. Okay. Now I'm going to make it into some wall art. I need a frame, but I need an actual frame, not the usual frame. You know, if you want to be bougie, that's fine. Be bougie, get your little gold frame. Mental health means that much to me. I'm getting me the best frame I can. Okay, so we're going to make this frame smaller. I'm going to change the color of this background to white. And I'm going to put my, okay, no, that's not what I asked for. Let me get my design back. All right, where's my design? Okay. We'll do the not perfect one. Not perfect. It's okay to not be perfect. I'm going to put this on this white background. And select all of it, group it together. And then we're going to put our frame in the front. Need this a little bit bigger so it can fit everything in here. Okay. Okay, now we've got this. Oh, nope. Copy or select all of it and group it. Oh, no, it locked it. Hold on. Group it together. And now it's one picture. So what can you do with that? I don't want to copy the whole thing. File. Make this black. I'm going to find a wall. No, you can't have that and have a basic wall. Let's go with this one. It's gold. I don't like that wall. Can I change the color of this wall? It made it lighter. Guess that'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna put my bougie frame on my wall here. Ungroup. I'm gonna click this and I'm gonna add like a little shadow or drop. The wrong side. Okay, so now we got our, it's not perfect, or it's okay to not be perfect. Boop. All right. So we have a frame. You got a mock-up of a book, a t-shirt. So if you sell your PNG, you can show them how they can use that design. It doesn't have to just be a t-shirt. It doesn't have to just be a sticker. It can be a book, a journal cover, just a piece of, not a piece of, but a design to put on a journal cover. Okay. Tomorrow we'll actually put our designs inside of our stores. Come up with our descriptions, our SEO keywords, our alt text that we would use for those who need help with, that might be visually impaired, to help with descriptions of the images or whatever we're putting in our stores. So that was that for a mostly text design. Was that helpful for anybody? Can you put a word in the chat if it was helpful? Just so I don't keep going for no reason. It was helpful? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'ams. Thank y'all. Thank you. Okay, so we did a mental health, back to school. Try not to keep y'all too much longer. Find something quick. So again, looking for our bestsellers. If you're interested in the more in-depth trendy reports, it is in my bio. It is a monthly subscription, or you can purchase for the year. If you purchase for the year, that will include the reports every month. That will also include prompts. So when you sign in right now, it's not in there yet. I am putting that together. Yesterday, I was just trying to get a feeler to see if I was actually going to put all that work into doing it. But I did have a few people tell me that they were interested. So I will follow through and go ahead and put the report inside of there. They'll work on that today and tomorrow. And they are affiliates. So if you offer either one, the monthly subscription or the yearly, then you can offer it to others and be paid a commission for, having people join. The same will be this. It will be the same for my design drop, which means you'll get about 10 to 15 designs that you can use for your commercial products. You can refer others and get a commission for that also. I just haven't put that one together yet, but I'm letting y'all know that is going to be something I'm going to be offering. All right, so popular now. That kind of offsets you from having to spend $30 a month and to help you with your searching for things that are trending. So you don't have to buy the $30 a month thing that I bought. ABC Doodle. So I know they used that, more than likely came from Creative Fabrica. Not going by bundles. Back to school. Let's see. Bit.ly. Oh, my screen cut off. I just realized. $85. Okay. Thank you for tapping the screen. So I want to go for, I think I want to go back. I want to do a back to school for teachers. Oh, can't go by that one. So I'm not going to go by that one. It has an going. Kindergarten. I made a design like that once. Had an apple. What's wrong? Anything? Putting a back to school design together. What's wrong with it? Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm doing a quick design. You want to go to the store? That we trying to do? I wasn't coming here for that. Are you hungry? What do you want? Today's Monday, just so you know. My heart's broken. That means pizza's open. Dang. We can do that. You have my app now? Okay. Do Supreme for me. And use our points and get some breasts. Oh, that's not popular. Let's see, what else? You are. Ooh, that's nice. Look, that can tie into mental health. Look at that, y'all. You are kind, brave, smart, helpful, grateful, enough. I'm going for that. You can wear that all year, and it looks school-like. You can do that all year, and it wouldn't, huh? This nosy girl here. You nosy. It's getting. Don't be like that. Oh, okay. All right. So for this one, You don't even have to use AI to create it. I mean, as far as your design part. So I'm going to show you why I say that. We're going to do this. Oh, can y'all see that? It's delayed. I'm like, why is it not showing that screen over there? So we're going to go into Canva and I want to open a new design space. Let's see, new design space. Let's see, where's the one that we use? Okay, so we'll go here. You don't, oh, darn it. Dang it. I don't remember my email, my password either. Rough. It is rough. Okay, so let's see.
You need to brighten something up so you can see.
Shut up. I got it. That's a preference. I don't have to have it up like that.
No.
1 second, y'all. We about to play What's That Password? Whew. Second try. All right.
Screen got you.
Yes. To personals, yes.
Okay, got you.
I don't want don't put pepperonis on it, add the sausage on there, take everything else off except for onions and peppers. So sausage, onion, peppers, that's it. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay, so hi, Miss Ursula. How are you? Oh shoot. Y'all, I'm sitting here. Okay, so we had these words. Those are phrases though. We're going for affirmation. Affirmation words. Give me 50 to choose from. Ideal for a teacher to wear. So I'm making this for a teacher. I'm making it for a design that a teacher could wear all year that also ties into mental health so that when her students see her wearing this shirt, if she wears it to school, these can be words that they look at and it's relaying a message to the students that she's in front of. And it doesn't have to be a childish kitty shirt, although we did mention, let me see, where's that? We did mention, hold on. When it comes to the product you're creating, especially for back to school, evergreen, purpose driven. This could be a design that you could share on social media. And you see that May, June, July. Okay, these are different mental health months. This month is mental health month, period. June is for men's mental health. July is for BIPOC or Black, Indigenous, and People of Color Mental Health Awareness Month. But it's evergreen to have a shirt that a teacher could wear. But then you can also make it for others who are not teachers. And we'll go over that also. I am all for how can I make this one design into 10? If I could possibly do that and make it make sense. And you can. So that was to show you that. What else was it I had up here? Okay, for your audience, business to consumer, business to business. If you're doing something for a parent or kid when it comes to back to school, or even a teacher, you're appealing to whoever's going to be wearing it, plus who might come encounter with that shirt. Emotional, cute, colorful, and playful. So that's what we shall go for. Hey, Miss Janice. All right, so the idea was to make this mental health shirt. You are. The phrase I'm using is you are, but how can I make this different, but mean something similar? Because I don't necessarily want to say God says you are, because this can also work for that. If you're a teacher, you can make this design ideal for a teacher and it has God on it. It's up to you. God says I am, or God says you are. Those t-shirts that say to the person behind me, that kind of stuff can resonate. Somebody that's behind you, or when you're walking in front, you can put the design on the front or the back. But do keep in mind, if you do make a shirt that's front and back, make sure you charge accordingly. We are not playing that. Okay, ink costs money. And if you use POD, they are going to charge you for that back and front design. So keep that in mind, please. Remember this: you are. Here's the truth. You deserve to. It's okay to be. We already did that. This is where you are. Own this. Let this sink in. Not just enough. Seen, valued, needed. Ooh. No, but it says like that's like you are. I don't want to say you are. Remember this. So we can do remember this. Yeah, we can do that. So let's do, again, I'm not going to use AI. I'm going to show y'all how y'all can use. Now, when we do this, I would not offer this as a template because we're going to be using elements. When you use the elements in Canva, you can put this on a finished product. So if you were planning to sell this to somebody, I advise you not to do this way, to be on the safe side. I don't know what that percentage is that Canva talks about. Oh, you can use XYZ to create a template, but you got to have so many changes to it. I'm not playing with them. You shut down my whole store and I got a million things in it. Nope. So this is a way to do this without using AI, because some people don't want to pay for that, but want to be able to create something. So I'm going to Elements and I'm going to pick letter frame. Under frames, you will have all these letters pop up, okay? So we're going with remember this. Ooh, come back. Remember this. So we got R, E, M, E, M, B, E, R, T, H, I, S. Excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. All right, so what I do, after I get all these letters, I'm going to go across all of them and reshape them at one time. Okay, that's how I do it. THIS. Remember this. Now, this is the downside. These are not the same. What the heck was I doing when I picked these out, y'all? I was like, ooh, that's a fancy 8, just because it don't go with it. All right, so, oh, it didn't do it. It usually would let me see the others in that family to choose from. So now I got to find the right H. Let's see if I look up frame letter H. Will it give me the right family? It's still not coming up. I'll be John Brown. So, hold on, because I forgot we have apps now. Please hold.
Talk to the right customers at the right time. Then lead your business to its best quarter ever. And that's why we use HubSpot.
Did you get the drinks too?
Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. You use the points?
Yes, it is.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
That go. You ordered that fast. Oh, wait. What is happening? It kept switching on me. Hey, Miss Danette again. Oh, that's what it was. I went out of here. All right. So you got AI frames, image to frame. That app I'm looking for is gone now. Oh, Lord. No problem. Ew, I don't like that. Yeah, y'all gonna learn this other way. I don't feel like playing with it. All right, so I sped through that one. Hold on. So we're gonna do the letter frames again. Letter frame. REMEMBER. That T does not go with those. Letter frame T. Thank you, Corey. That T does not go. Where is your family? Okay, hold on. Let's see if it'll. Okay, let's go by the creator. We're going to look at all of their frames. Here we go. All right, so what I did, knowing that these letters are going to be the same, I looked up letter A, or I just put in letter frame. And after I did that, I found the type of frame I plan to use. And when you hover over these letters, you click on the three dots and then click on the user. This one is Canva Creative Studio. And I'm going to go through and find all of their letters. And these are the same family. So they're not going to have the weird H. It's just a basic frame. And that's all I want for this to show y'all this part. So REMEMBER. THINS. Drag across all, reshape, just to make them smaller so it's easier to work with. Okay, now SIHT, and I'll line them up later. I just want to get the word spelled out. Remember. Highlight those. I'm gonna highlight all of them and size them down again. Okay. Remember. Okay, so now since they all fit, now it's time to align and put them where I want them. And when I get them, I'm going to group them together because I'm not getting ready to sit here and play with these letters again. All right, we got remember. And now we want this to be aligned. Remember this. And I highlight these and group these. Remember this. Now I wonder if he's got like a colon that we can use. Or they. I don't know who made it. Remember this. And this is where you can either fill in with pictures you have from Chat GPT, or if you created something on, drag them in here. We're going to make this ideal for a teacher. Let me get out of this frame. So you can put notebook paper, and this is where you start using like school supplies, notebook paper, and you would drag it into the frame. Pencil, and that's a graphic. It needs to be a photo. You can do one with colored pencils. Colored pencils. Let me see what this one looks like. I think I like that one better. Ooh, we got this one. Okay, that one. If you want to add some glitter, depending on who you are. Then you can definitely add glitter to them. Crayons. Crayon. You can look up school. You can put a bus. Books. You've got a chalkboard here. Put a chalkboard. You got the books with the apple. And anytime you see that it cut off the picture and you want to show more, click that letter that you put your image inside of, double click it, and drag that picture over. So now you can see the apple a little bit better, but because it's cutting it off in the middle of the H, I'll drag it closer to this side. Or you can just use this picture. Let's see what other ones we have. Oh, I like these crayons too. We got children, you got a laptop. I'm sticking with school supplies though. Or school-based things. Oh, we got lockers. We can use lockers. That reminds me, I gotta do a flyer with it's a back to school flyer that I gotta work on for somebody. You can put the school building in one. And then you've got these paper clips. Ooh, we got these books. We can do the books. Okay, so it doesn't have to look like that, but these are just some examples that you can put inside of these letters to make it relatable to a teacher. So I will copy that because now I'm thinking, okay, you got teachers. Think about somebody in the medical field. Let's go medical. You can do the same thing. Drag some medical supplies inside. I'll drag that over so you can see the heart. This is just for ideas. You don't have to do this specific thing. Put this in there. So yeah, just different ideas. Make it nurse related or medical related, because this can still go for somebody in any field. You just fill the frames in with pictures that are related. So we're doing with the school one right now because I said we're doing back to school. So just so I can work, I'm going to move this out of the way. And this is already grouped. No, it's not. I just lied. It told me it was grouped. Okay, now it's grouped. Now we can move it around freely. And this is where we add the text part. So let's see what kind of text we're going to use. I want it to be playful. It can be playful. So I would, if you want it playful, one that you could do is something like handwriting, or so we got the chalkboard. I look up chalk. You can do, I like that design as a conversation starter. Absolutely. So you got this chalk, which then means my background can be a chalkboard. Don't play with me. It could be a chalkboard. This will be the only time I'll say, hey, that square is fine. All right, we got to remember this. And then we've got our phrases that we said. You are. So at this point, I do need these to say you are. Ideal to wear with the phrase starting with you are, colon, and send. You are valued, enough, seen, safe, loved, worthy, respected, strong, brave, kind. So you just pick out however many you like to fit onto this design. And because it's not numbered, or I don't want it to be numbered, I put it down here in the chat just so I can see what, make sure that the line, not the lines, make sure the numbers aren't on there. So I will copy, and then I'll go back to the design. And it's spaced out too much. So now I'm going to go to spacing. Ooh, wait. It's spaced out. Line spacing, you just decrease it. And if you still see that it's too many, or it's too many words, then I will cut these. And now I'm going to make this smaller. Okay. You are valued. You are enough. Copy. Paste the other ones. Kind of shrink that down a little bit. Then I'm going to position this to the front. So another thing you can do is outline these. So to outline them, because they're grouped, although just to be sure, I'm going to double click and select. I'm going to select these. Have this outline. So you got the border style. Like writing lines when I was in trouble. Yes, so that's the other thing that I'm going to show you. So remember this. Oh no, you're talking about like when you get in trouble. Yeah, that's what I was going for that. I will not do this. Ooh. Let me write that. Hold on. I will not. Hold on. And then I'll finish that, but I just wanted to make sure I could. Hold on, because I can't read that. I will not. Dang it, come on. I will not. It's still in caps. I will not. Okay, now I can see it. That's my note to myself. Okay, so we're going to outline these letters. Click on color. And that did not do it. Hold on. I'm going to have to ungroup this because it's not acting right. Ungroup. That's why. So highlight all of these. Border style, I'm going to click on the line, and then I'm going to change the color of them to white. And then you can edit how thick the line is. So you see how it's making it thicker? So now I'm going to group them again. But that's just so I can put them, I can put it this way. Just because I didn't want this up here just by itself. And you're conserving space. So if I do it this way, that's fine. That's one way to do it. Copy it, because you know I said if I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna copy something. Take it out, ungroup, and then group these together. So then I can make it one line, highlight, group them again, and then make them smaller. That way they can fit on the chalkboard. Group them all together. And now it's one design here. Group this whole thing together. And that's one design. And you can just change these words up. Change what's inside of remember this, depending on who the audience is or who you're making it for. You know, making it for a teacher, firefighters, who else? Doctors, nurses. If you want to make it for kids, wear it for other kids. Anybody. You can make it from anybody. But what I was going to do with this one, before I even do that, the other thing, let me copy this and I'm going to make it smaller. Let me get the text because I forget what the name of it is, right? Let me see, school. Yep. Nope, that's not it. Not quite.
Fiji gives me 24/7 freshness. It's gentle on my skin, and
Is that it?
mine.
Thought we had no secrets.
Nope, that's not it. I think it's primary. Is it primary?
24/7 freshness.
I think it is primary.
Palm trees all over you. And
Primary. There it is. All right. The other thing to do, and if anybody's making these for no, Lord, it's so small. Making these for notebooks. You can make the tracer lines. You are safe. Okay, see how you just made that into a different kind of design also. So ungroup, and that is called, let me see, I'm going to write it KG primary. You can just search for primary and it will come up. Font is KG primary. So we'll get this and drag this here. We've already copied this before, so we just get rid of that. And make this the design instead. And you don't have to have as many words. Remember this. You are valued, you are enough, you are seen, you are safe. You are you are somebody. You are whatever you want to tell them you are. You are needed. Okay? or you are loved. Whatever words, phrases you want to use. Okay. These can go, that can be art for some. So here we go. Different ways to monetize it. Sell the design itself. Show it as a t-shirt design. Show it as something you can put in a frame in a classroom or a poster in a classroom. You can do this on print on demand. Okay. You can put it on a hoodie, of course. You can put it on a mug, tumbler. There's different ways to use this design. It don't have to be, you do not have to make super complicated designs. All of this was made inside of Canva. Okay. You don't have to use AI for all your designs. This is one thing I was trying to put across this week as well. You can make designs without it. Like, we didn't have AI all the time. When I made designs before, I was not using AI. AI is awesome because you can absolutely put this, try to get what do you call it? Oh my gosh, my brain. Ooh, get a prompt. Try to create a prompt to make you something like this. Okay. But just to show you what some elements and some words can do for you, you can use AI to get you the idea. But we got this idea from here. We are not copying. Yes, it does say you are kind, brave, whatever. We did not copy that design. We made our own version. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand. We are not imitating. We are not copying. We're using for inspiration. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So this was our first design. This is the other version of that design. Another version of that design. This was from another day. This version, this version, this version. The other way. Okay, so this is what I was going to do with this one. Let me get this out of here. And that, I don't know where that came from. So for this one, we don't need this. We're going strictly with a chalkboard. I want one that looks like it's been used in a classroom. This is how I'm going to give it the used look. Hold on. Let me delete this other one in the background. Okay, let me use that. And I'm using this, but I'll remove the background. This is how you can make it look used if you don't want to use the one they have. Pick out a chalkboard, get a frame, a square frame, put it inside the chalkboard. If you are finding this helpful, put a 1 in the chat, please. If this is helpful. This might not fit because it is not shaped the same. But that's okay. Because what you can do, thank you for the ones. Okay, it might not be able to fit directly inside of there, and that's okay. Then you can overlap your frame on top of the wood. Okay, if it doesn't fit inside, which it wasn't doing, put it on top of the wood. Now I'm going to take this chalkboard and put it on top of that chalkboard. If you can't find one that has the right amount of, somebody used the chalkboard, you can do this with it. Thank you for the gifts. All right. So we are going with, thank you so much, Miss Loretta. I will not. Wow. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the finger hearts. Where is it? So now we're going to go back to chat. And now we're going to get some ideas for what I will not do. I will not is the start of the phrase. Thank you, Miss Loretta. I will not is the start of the phrase. Make this mental health related. Short and concise, because I don't want it to be really long. We're using chat for ideas on what we can add to this shirt. I will not apologize for resting. I will not over explain. I will not chase peace and chaos. I will not ignore my needs. I will not carry guilt that isn't mine. I will not dim my light. So this doesn't have to be for a teacher. This can be for you and me, anybody, anywhere. But the point is to use the school idea. Thank you, Dr. Ranger, for mentioning, it looks like when, in so many words, when I was being punished in school for talking, I will not talk. I will not throw spitballs or whatever. You were being punished. So instead of being punished, now I am giving myself permission and letting everybody else, I will not do. I will not accept XYZ. I will not do this. I will not seek approval. I will not ignore red flags. I will not minimize my feelings. I will not pretend to be okay. Ooh, Jesus. Say that. I will not pretend to be okay. Okay? I will not accept less than I deserve. I will not fear rest. I will not prove my worth. I will not stay small to keep peace. I will not shame my emotions, neglect my body, not beg for love. I will not explain my healing. Understand, these are, y'all, good, cutie, moody. Okay? This is it. This is it right here. All of these are multiple t-shirts. And I'm getting ready to wear every last one of them. You hear me? I'm going to put me a hoodie together. I'm going to do all kinds of what I will not do. None of that stuff. Okay? I'm getting ready to put this on doggone Etsy. I will not be ashamed of needing help. I will not question my growth. I will not ignore my joy, sacrifice my peace, settle, forget who I am, pour from an empty cup. Who pours from an empty cup? Who keeps pouring from an empty cup? I will not break myself to be liked. I will not trade truth for comfort. Minimize my feelings. Say yes out of guilt. Rush my healing. Fake fine. Stay where I'm not valued. Fear starting over. Come on now. All right, so I'm just going to use some of these for the example of today. I need a bigger chalkboard. Because y'all going to see this. Bam. Okay, so I don't need that. I don't need bullets. Let's take them off. Thank you. We need space, line spacing. Stretch it out because I don't want these to come out looking crazy. So that's one way to do it. I am going to use, I'm not going to do that. All right, so let me go back in case I do decide, okay, this is fine. Let me take this frame out. I'm going to use these words. I'm going to take out this frame and use a different frame. You can use just a regular chalkboard like this. I wonder if they got a marker. If they got a marker, then we can use a whiteboard too. But it's mostly It's mostly when you got the chalkboard. It hits different when it's a chalkboard. Never mind. So let's find a different chalkboard element. Let's see. Thank you for tapping the screen. Let's see. On a different chalkboard. Okay, now we can fit more on here. But I'm gonna emphasize the color because I don't like that.
That's great, but can you ask me
I changed the color, but now I need the saturation. Eek! What is happening? Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna take some of that black out of there, but nope. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. I'm gonna get some more of these words from chat. I will not minimize my feelings. I don't remember how many we used over here. But again, doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so here we go. Then I'm gonna get another. Where did that text go? I just lost it. It's probably up here, real teeny tiny somewhere. Yep, it did. It was real small. I will not. ... I'm gonna make it white. Okay. Then again, I'm gonna put these together. And now I'm ready to list. I got my designs that I can go ahead and list. All right, so thank you. So that's all we that's what we went over today. We went over, let me see, we went over back to school. We turned something that looked like it could be for school into something that anybody could actually wear. Thank you. Thank you for joining today. I hope it was helpful. Let me see. We went mental health. We also went over mental health. Oops. YouTube, my bad. Went over mental health, back to school, and turned something that looked like it could be for something in school to a product that can be used, or design that can be used any kind of way. Any kind of way. That's what I enjoy doing, evergreen. I don't want it to just be, hey, this is what you have to use for this period of time, and then we'll see you next year. No, if I feel like wearing this t-shirt to bed and I just got to go to a meeting in the morning, forgot to wash up, I wore that shirt. Whatever, it's evergreen. No, that's not right. That's not right. So using that, you wear it whenever. That was the mission of that last design. So we are not copying. So that means don't go put that design that I made today and put it on Etsy thinking you gonna put it out before me. That's rude. We're supposed to be looking for inspiration. It came from here. Inspiration came from here. You make a design with me, but then you put your own twist on the design. That don't mean just change some of the words. Use a different chalkboard, something like that. Don't compete with others on Etsy, is what I'm saying. Don't compete with people. Be inspired. Don't imitate or copy. Be your own or do your own thing. This is where people get in the issues of everybody's stuff look the same. That is not what we're doing here. So, again, the last live day of my workshop is Saturday. You can check the link in my bio if you're looking forward to, or if you would like to join the Clarity to Content workshop. The mission is to learn how or learn why you are doing what you're doing for your clients. Not creating just to be creating. Oh, Miss Loretta, so I have a workshop that I've been doing for 3 days. Each Saturday we went over. So the first Saturday we went over clarity as far as what you create, how you create it. Because a lot of people don't like creating content. I was teaching them to change their mindset around content, not focusing on posting a whole lot more information. You don't have to create a million things to get it out there. Even with my schedule, the free schedule is in my bio. You can sign up for it. I send it out every Saturday. We come up with a workflow. Today is Monday. Yesterday, Sunday, we did market research. Always start from what do others want? What does my audience want? That's Sunday. So we did our market research for that. Did they give us breadsticks? Okay. We operate from a place of what do others want? Not what do I think is cute? What do I think is going to sell? You can do that, but you need to realize that a lot of people might not like what you like. So we're finding out what the general public in our audience likes. That's the whole point of the clarity to content. Get clear on what you're trying to offer people, figure out who you're talking to so you can make better products, reach more people. We also created talking avatars that they call them talking avatars. I'm calling them my spokespeople. I got a huge following on Facebook. They buy whatever I post. Wow. That's amazing, Miss Loretta. You said they buy whatever you post? We need to talk. We need to talk. Look. Wow. Sure that the people that you're advertising your products to come from a place of what do they want, not just what you want. If you like what you like, you can make social media posts and see what they're interested in. And if it hits, then start making products off of that. Right. So figure out what it is that you can offer your clients or your customers, whatever you call them. Operate from that space. So today we created based on what was popular. So we got that. So tomorrow we will actually post our products in the store. So homework for today, the name of the game today is create, or take things that you already have in your Canvas, your Midjourneys and whatnot, and put that with, something that you can create. What is going to be popular? I could have taken something out of my Midjourney. Let's see what I can take out of my mid journey. Let's see. Let's see here. Let me look. Let me look. That's gonna take too long. That should have been something else. I could find something. I got to do market research inside my own market. I can't. That's not what I'm doing. So anyway, the workshop is supposed to help you come up with clearer ways of communicating what it is you offer. Finding ways. I have GPTs that can help you speak better to your audience, actually create content around the products that you have to offer. So do your market research. Create that product either using things you already have. If you don't have something, then you can create something new based on market research. Then post that thing in your store and don't keep it locked up in your mid journey, your Canva. Post it in your store the next day if you need a break. Unethical to do that. It's unethical to do what? Lady Fowler. I know there's a delay. I'm not sure what you're referring to as unethical. Okay, Miss Loretta. So that's day 3. Day 3 is to post. Post your things in your store. Not LinkedIn. Post your things in your Beacons, your PayHip, your Shopify, wherever you have your products. Then after that, what was that? Oh, it's a doggy. Thank you, Miss Loretta. My bad. I get excited. I like little cute things. Okay, so post things in your store. And then what people tend to hate to do is to do their content. We are not pulling content out of the air. Okay. That's the other part of this whole thing. Don't just create out of nowhere. Don't make posts out of nowhere. Your content needs to match what it is you're offering. You're so sorry. No. Don't say you're sorry. Don't say you're sorry. You're fine. Thank you. Create content that speaks to your offer so you can speak to your actual audience. Okay. Don't just make stuff just to be making it. It was cute. Chat GPT. Okay, good. We use Chat GPT. We definitely use Chat GPT. I used it to brainstorm today. So I've got the GPTs in the workshop that help you come up with more efficient content. We use our products and then try to create our content around that product and then promote it. So you can't promote your stuff necessarily if you don't have somewhere to send them. This is why I say make sure you have your product in your store. So then when you create your content, you have somewhere for somebody to go. Like I said, I've got the mid journey and the ideogram for beginners class that I'm going to do. And what did I say? DM me. That is not the best way to go about that. Don't use that as an example. Tell them, link in my bio, like up here, it says, if you need help with your art prompt, and click the link in my bio. That was just to send y'all the Sweet Teas designs on YouTube because I'm streaming over there. And my phone was heating up. It's cooled down a little bit now, but it was heating up and it was shutting down. So that's why I switched to this banner. But I am offering an art prompting class for those who want help with their mid journey in one class and help with their ideogram, or want to learn how to use ideogram to create your designs for your products if you're doing print on demand or anything like that. Thank you, Miss Martine. I'm gonna find you on YouTube and subscribe to YouTube. So that was going to be, it's $27 for each one of the classes. And again, it's for beginners. I'm not doing SREFs or anything like that. I'm not doing that. That's for Miss Martine, and that is for Coach Regina. Midjourney and Canva is so hard for me. That's also something I'm offering to somebody is to go over Canva for beginners. We're going to start this thing from the beginning because a lot of people will start from 50 and go to 100 and forget. Some people are just learning how to cut on a computer and they want to get into the AI space. I am a person who likes to start from the beginning and break these things down. That's how I operate. So the beginner classes that I'll be offering is $27 for the Midjourney, 27 for the ideogram, or you can get both of them for $50. So beginner friendly classes. We will also, I do have in my bio, that's actually in my bio, DM me if you are interested in those beginner classes I just mentioned. For the trending reports, there's the yearly subscription and there's also the monthly subscription if you would like to not have to pay $30 a month for Evergreen. Not Evergreen, Lord, Everbee is awesome, but some people don't necessarily want to pay $30 a month. So I am offering to do that for you each month. The yearly and the monthly will have an affiliate. They also have Toy can help you on. Oh, yeah, just the basics. I'm not doing the SREFs and things like that. We're starting from the beginning, and then when you do what is this? So the okay, let me see. Do I still have it up? They are calling me like it's an emergency. This is not the time. I'm about to put my do not disturb on. Good grief. There is not an emergency, and I know it's not. Good. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Get on my nerves though. Like, call me back to back from different phone numbers. Like, chill out for a second. All right, so we've got sweet teas. Please hold. I'm trying to find the right one. Clarity to content. Where is my pay hip? For the insights. There we go. Please hold, please hold. I like to use visuals, so I'm not just talking and you be able to see what I'm talking about. Okay, so on my pay hip, in my bio, Insight Studio is what this, y'all can't see it on YouTube, sorry. Okay, Insight Studio is a report that will come out every month that will help you with finding trending, what's the word? I don't want to say trending niches. It'll be different things that are trending to help you stay ahead. So we're not going to be creating things that's getting ready to, expire after 3 days. For instance, Black History Month, and we got fake engagement violation. Yay. Wow, I was wondering when you were coming back. That's great. I'm getting ready to get off anyway. It doesn't even matter. But anyway, for the $47 a year, that is going to be a monthly report that comes out every month, in your dashboard. You get the focus, niche, and product ideas tailored for Etsy and POD or print on demand, trend breakdowns to help you design ahead of the market, seasonal planning, inclusive and thoughtful design prompts that you won't find in generic trend lists, AI-powered creative prompts. That one is for the $47. What is happening now? Why is my screen? Now they're trying to end my live. Are you kidding me? Y'all better do it. TikTok, you're doing too much. You done restricted me and now you're telling me I'm not here. Hold on, I gotta do the puzzle. This is trash. This is garbage. Hot mess. This is a hot mess. Thank you, Miss Loretta. Okay, so you get the AI-powered prompts to help you brainstorm faster with things like ChatGPT, a monthly action checklist to keep you focused and inspired, lifetime access to all the reports that you get, and it's an affiliate. So if you bring people over, you get an affiliate. If you decide you don't want to do the yearly, you can just do the monthly plan, which is $5, but that's for the first 20 people. After that, it will be $7 a month. You get everything except for, you don't get the prompts and things like that. That's a perk if you go ahead and do the yearly plan. You can cancel the monthly plan anytime. This plan does not include the bonus AI prompts or the extras. So that's that. You got the workshop in my bio. The classes for the basics on Midjourney and Ideogram. Those are two different classes, but if you get both, you just DM me, let me know which one you're interested in. I just say Midjourney or Ideogram, or you can just text me the word both. Either way, in my DM, and I'll get back to you. I think that is it. The free AI summit, the yearly cost is $47 for the year. That's how much it is for the year. And the affiliate is 40% for the $47 a year one. This is just starting, so that's why it seems like it's so low. But it's just $47 for the year, just to get you together. The free weekly schedule is in my bio. Is that with the prompts? Yes, ma'am. The $47 a year does give you prompts. Let's see. So you've got that. The free AI summit that is coming up next month is also in my bio. It is called the Queen's Boardroom AI Summit, and it is free. Free, everyone. Free. For the free. So let's go to my beacon so I can show you where it is. Sweet teas. The bit.ly/sweet teas or sweets biz for those on YouTube. And in my bio for here on TikTok, it is the first link up here. This is the free Queen's Boardroom AI Summit. It will have 5 teachers, and it will be over the span of 2 days. Miss Martine is teaching. I am teaching. If you know the infamous Mama Karen, she is the host, and she is teaching as well. We will be going over. Let's see what we're going over. We're going over creating content that with AI that converts. Launch your dropshipping business with AI support. Profit from print on demand with zero design experience. Stack AI with PLR to build passive income. That's what I'm teaching. Master visual storytelling using Midjourney. And again, this is free for men and women. Okay. When you do decide to sign up, it is free. And I do have a freebie inside of there for anybody that is interested. My freebie is not the same one that Mama Karen may be offering. Just so we got that, put that out there. My freebie is different. So if you sign up with different people, they may offer you different freebies. So if Mama Karen says, "Oh, you can sign up in my bio to join the summit," her I know for sure her freebie is different. So if you follow Mama Karen, go find her and get her freebie too. You have a Beacon, Shopify, and PayHip are different products on each. Yes, ma'am. I do have different products because of different audiences. So on my Shopify is for those who want my t-shirts and things of that nature. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I'll show you. Sweet teas. This is my Shopify. So on my Shopify, people back home, people that might want my services, if they want my finished products, journals, people that want merch, I do offer that service. So I do have 2 merch deals with 2 young men. So their customers have a place to go. I host their merch. So that's the form. There's different forms of income, y'all. I make designs for people. They can sell them as merch. If they don't have a website, I will host it. But that just means I get a cut of that because I have to pay for my website. So I get a cut for offering it on my site. I get a cut for creating the product itself and handling the orders. They get a cut because they are promoting it. Okay. So if you decide to get into that kind of, that kind of service offer, it's great. It's really neat. All you're doing is handling this stuff on your website, creating the product, creating the images. So I'll be creating more designs for one of them so that he can offer that to his audience too. They've been buying mugs, t-shirts. He wants me to do some socks. So we'll have that. Empowered and inspired collection. So I use my Shopify for different things, finished products mainly though. I don't really do a whole lot of digital products. The digital products I have on here are some of my classes. I had an old Christmas that was a design class. These are the designs I made in there or taught them how to make. Made that design. That was a prompt I gave them for something. And there's a t-shirt, one of the designs we created for that. So someone else has asked me for a design class. I've considered it, but I just need to know who's interested before I go wild out and do all that. I offer my baking classes. I have over, I want to say it's over 30 classes in here for my baking tutorials. I put that on my Shopify. My planner with the GPT, that is PLR, I put that over there. Black Friday promo packs, things like that. It's business card templates, all kinds of stuff. That's what I mainly use that for. Anybody that's interested in DTF, I made a top 20 DTF hook that will make your content irresistible. That sold pretty well too. 24-page guide to create posts that stop the scroll. So a person I will not be naming asked me to create this book for her DTF services she was offering at one point. But I hit her with an NDA and she did not respond. So therefore, I made this book, revamped it for my customers and not just her brand. So I put that over here. I made it for her and I just said, I'm going to use it for myself then. She didn't respond. We're good. We good. I'm don't play with me. I will get my coin. I put that work in there and made it into a real ebook. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So the Christmas design class replay, affirmation cards, things like that. That's what I put on Shopify. PayHip has my non-PLR because again, you can't sell PLR over there. Okay, you can't sell PLR on PayHip. So don't come over and think you're getting ready to resell something that's over here. If it doesn't say it in the terms and conditions, don't do it, y'all. I put prompt guides on PayHip. I put classes on PayHip. I sell PNGs on PayHip. What else? I put my courses on PayHip. I put memberships on PayHip. PayHip will handle your affiliates if you do affiliates. So yeah, PNGs. My GPT, another service you can offer. I manage people's GPTs. That's a subscription. So these are all the different GPTs I had, the images that they created. So custom GPTs, I would offer custom GPTs to people and then offer a maintenance service every month. Different streams of income. Okay. I offer that. That's a service, y'all. Mentorship, one-on-ones, I do those. Let me see. AI mock-up prompt guides. Different ebooks I've come up with. I have a vendors list. $6.75 for vendors. If you're into, you want to get into the vending. It's different things. That's a triple 3 prompt guides in one, $15. Stickers, 37 sticker bundle that you can use on t-shirts, whatever. It's so many things y'all can do. And alpha on here, classes, whatever. So that's what I offer those or use on those different sites. Different audiences, different things I can offer. Does anybody have any questions? And why can't y'all see that on YouTube? Wow. Because I didn't switch. I didn't realize I went to another tab. I am so sorry. The Those want to set up a beacons. I put a beacons replay in my store. I have a prompt guide that's hyperlinked with a GPT. Yes, ma'am. I know. But that's okay. There'll be another day. I can show you what we kind of went over, though. We made a design today, a few designs. Today's focus was on back to school and mental health. Okay, where did I put it, though? Because I'm getting ready to get off of here. Just trying to add my GPT to PHP. What's PHP? PayHip? It's confusing. You say PayHip? I'm getting ready to help somebody put their GPTs on their PayHip. All of these different things are services, y'all. Learn it, master it, teach it, offer it as a service. Get your return on investment. Okay, here we go. So this was one of the designs we made today. This was the mock-up of the design, focusing on not being perfect. Toya. Hi, Miss Brooklyn. Put it on a frame. Put that design on a t-shirt. Put that design on a journal. We made this design today. Not that one. We don't focus on that one. I made this one. I'm getting ready to put this on Etsy. Then beacons in your classes, summits, and freebies. Yes. Yep. You can offer it all. You can offer all that stuff on all of them, really. We made this design. Made this design. Made this design. So glad I caught. I'm getting ready to get off, Miss Brooklyn. I was just showing Miss Nicola what we went over today. This was the design itself. This was the design itself. So we just made different versions of the same design. And then we remixed this up to look like this and this. So yeah, I'm trying to show y'all it's really not that bad. You don't have to go do a whole lot of stuff. We use Canva only for this design and this design. This was all Canva. We did not use AI for them, although you could try to. Okay, so I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for your time. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for commenting and talking to me. If you joined any of the things that I offered, I appreciate you for that. Also, anybody that DM me, if they were interested in the beginner-friendly mid-journey or the ideogram class that I have upcoming or coming up, please DM me. I will check those as soon as I get off. Hi, Decree. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a good day. Bye, YouTube.